Right here, let me keep it right here, shit. Shit, do it open and shit. But, I don't know, friends, that type of shit. Nothing. I don't trust people, so I don't fuck with people. I don't fuck with you because I don't trust you. I don't know what people be up to for real. I don't trust nobody. I don't know if I lost my mind whenever this bro ran off with my kids or whatever, or what. I don't know what happened, but or it might have been the pandemic. But I don't trust nobody. Nothing. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nothing. I think all the hoes is up to trying to get you or trying to do something to you. I think all the niggas act like hoes. So, and by default, they trying to get you or do something because they acting like the bitches. So since all the niggas act like hoes, and I ain't fucking with the hoes right now, I mean I ain't fucking with nobody. I really don't. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't want to. I'm an introvert. I'm a loner. Like I like being an introvert and a loner. I don't like fake shit. I don't want no fake shit around me. I don't want nobody pretending to be my partner and they fake. I don't want no bitch around me pretending that she fuck with me and all that. She don't really fuck with me. I'd rather just be alone than be around a bunch of fake ass shit. But I want to speak on this racist Trump stuff because here's the thing: a lot of black people don't understand. All white people are racist. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all think there's a set group of white people that ain't racist, and then all the rest of them racist. Nah, that ain't how it work, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how it work. All white people are racist. I know because I grew up around white people. I went to white schools, white high school, white elementary, white junior high. You know what I'm saying? All my teachers was white. So I know how white people move. My best friends when I was in elementary school was white. I stayed over there. Like I know white people. And what I do know about white people is they all are racist. Even if they be your friend, even my white friends was racist. They just, the thing about it is there's different levels. There's levels to the shit. You got the regular just white people racist that they don't even know they racist. Like the lowest level of it, they don't even really, that's why they don't think they racist. Cause they don't even know that they be doing racist shit. Cause they were just raised like that. They were just raised to think and move how they move. So they're not even purposely being racist. You see what I'm saying? They racist, but they don't even they don't even have to know it barely. You know what I'm saying? You got that level. Then the next level is the ones who racist like that, but actually know it. They know they racist. They cool with it. Now, matter of fact, that ain't even to the level of being cool with it yet. That's the next level. This level, they racist and they kind of mad that they racist. Level 2, they kind of don't even want to be racist. They kind of like stuck. It's almost like being a dope fiend. They like stuck on drugs or something. Like racism is they drug and shit. They kind of just addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? That's like the second level. And then the third level, they racist and know it and don't give a fuck if you know it. That's like the Karens. People you see that be Karens, be calling the laws for nothing and doing all this racist shit. Just dry, just be like actively setting out to do racist shit, actively setting out to do shit to black people. See a group of black men over there, standing over there, gotta go over there, say something, gotta call the police. That's the next level. Then the next level after that is there's one more level after this level I'm finna say. This level is like the like the redneck clans member type, but he don't do no. He a clans member type, but he don't do no clans member shit. Like he don't necessarily go out and burn crosses and do all the extra shit. But he is a part of the clan, and he do claim that he a part of the clan, and he act like he cool with black. He the one that act like he cool with black people. Like when he around, he like the good cop. You know how they like to play good cop, bad cop. When they get around black people, he'll play the good cop, but he really hate black people though. And then there's the next level. That's the motherfucking, that's the cop, the racist cop that'll kill you dead, shoot you dead. You know, that's hunting you out there, that's hunting, actively hunting your motherfucking ass. That's the clans member, that's the ones that burn the cross. The one, you know, the one that, the law that signed up for the police just so he could fuck over black people. That's the final boss level racism. Trump, he is on the level right before the final boss. He the clans member, he the good cop. He the good cop clans member. He don't want to put it out there that he want to pretend like he cool with black people and stuff, but he really just playing good cop for the bad cop clans people. He the good cop for the bad cops. That's what Trump is. That's why it come across like he not a racist sometimes. That's how the good, you know, the good cop, when they interviewing you, whatever, they gonna come across like they not even a cop half-ass. Oh, you know, I understand what you gonna do, bro. You know, if you just talk to us, you know, it'll be easy for you. They gonna talk to you like they really give a fuck about you and shit. That's Trump. He the good cop clans member. So that's why when you hear him talking, it sounds like he fuck with black people. You be like, damn, he kind of fuck with black people, kind of. But he don't. He just playing the good cop. He reeling you in. He reeling you in so the other bad cop can smack you. You know what I'm saying? Not get you out of there and shit. Damn, I hate soda. I had to get some soda last night. I hate soda, man. I ain't had nothing else to drink. And I went to Williams to get me some food. And I really needed something to drink. And they didn't have nothing but soda. I got me a fucking soda, and I fucking hate soda. I don't see how people drink soda. That shit is the most disgusting thing ever. It's too sweet. I don't know why people like that. I'd rather just drink fucking juice or water or fucking tea or something. I don't like that seltzer shit burning. I don't like that burning feeling. Oh, it ain't burning. I don't know what you call it. Fizzing. The fizzing feeling. Or the carbohydrate. What is it? Not carbohydrate. The carbonation. I don't like the fizzy feeling of the carbonation. I don't like the sweet taste of that. I hate soda. I try to get my kids to stop drinking soda, but they won't. But, nah, man. Fuck Trump and his mama and them. You know what I'm saying? Trump. But here's the part that be fucking me up, though, is how black people always try to pretend like they didn't know these motherfuckers is racist. So you mean to tell me you didn't know Trump was racist? Any white man of a certain age, to me, all white people racist. Like I said, I just broke down the levels of it. So to me, all white people racist. They just on one of those levels. Trump, as far as being extreme racist like Trump, it's a lot of extreme racists. And Trump, he been showing his hand that he is extreme racist. He been showing that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is new. He just jumped out the porch being racist and shit. That nigga been showing how he racist and shit. He'll do some racist shit and say some racist shit. But I guess when you like me and you grew up around white people, it's kind of regular. Like see, y'all be surprised when a white person do something racist. Y'all be like, oh, I can't believe he said that. Oh, I can't believe he did that. Oh, I just can't believe it. Me, when I see a white boy do something racist, it's regular. I'm like, okay, he just regular white boy and shit. Because I grew up around white people, and I know that they just racist by default and shit. I don't even think half of them don't even know it. They don't even know they be being racist. They be thinking it's just white, that's just how white people are. But, y'all white people, y'all be doing and saying a lot of racist shit. Like just in a regular, everyday, just doing regular everyday shit. They be doing racist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just for example, like when you go to the store and you checking, you know how they got the automatic checkout, you know, where you ring your own shit up. I promise you, when you do the automatic checkout, if you black, they gonna be watching your ass. Like it could be 10, it could be 8 white people checking their shit out, and one black person. They gonna be watching the black person. They gonna be standing right behind you while you ringing up your shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily do that to the white people. So it be shit like that, just little micro, what they call it, microaggression type little racist shit, and that type of shit be going on all day basically, all day every day, just little microaggressions. But that's how you can tell that all white people is racist. They all racist. It's just different levels to the shit. That's all it is, different levels. You got the extreme racist, and then you got just the, you know, daily, I don't know, I'm oblivious to my racism. I don't, yeah. They use the laws and all that to their benefit. That's another way you can tell if a motherfucker's racist. If they'll use the police to their benefit. Like, not like they actually need them for real. Like, not like the police, like something that's happened or something where they actually need the police for real. Nah, like they just using it because they know that if the police pull up, the police gonna do something to you and protect them. You know what I'm saying? So they use that to their benefit, knowing that. And that's kind of fucked up when you think about it. Like we pay taxes to this bullshit, right? But it's like we pay taxes to get fucked over and shit. Ain't that kind of weird when you think about it? Like we literally pay taxes for like a force that rides around trying to fuck us over and shit. And we gotta pay for the shit. They make us pay for our own. It's like you making me pay for my own demise and shit. That's crazy as fuck when you really just break it down and think about it. I gotta pay taxes for some shit that was set up to fuck me over and shit. And I get in trouble if I don't pay taxes. That shit wild to me. That's wild. Just how they even got that shit set up like that. I already appreciate you. But that shit wild. That shit never ceased to amaze me. Gotta grab me some coffee right fast. Yeah, turn the camera on since I'm not talking. I'll let you see what the fuck I got going on. I'm making some coffee right here. Gotta have coffee with my morning blunt. You know what I'm saying? It's a ritual. The whole smoking weed thing. It's more ritualistic than it is. Like yeah, you get high and all that, but I think it's more of a ritual thing. Just like smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes don't do nothing for you. You smoking that because you used to do it. It's just the ritual of doing this. You done got addicted to doing that. And I think it's kind of the same thing with the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not necessarily addicted to doing this, but we're addicted to rolling it. Then it's the whole ritual, the whole situation. Then you just get addicted to the ritual. That's what I think it is. I don't think you're necessarily addicted to THC or cigarettes or whatever the fuck. I think you're addicted to just the habit of doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a habit, habitual type situation. Yeah. Now let me get 2 blacks, sweet plastic tips. $4.41. Got me some black in my house so I can do my ritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the 7-Eleven. People that's from Arlington know where I'm at. I'm at the 7-Eleven right here on where the fuck am I at? Matlock and 20, right here. It used to be black owned. I don't know if it still is. This 7-Eleven used to be owned by a black lady. She won it in some type of sweepstakes or something. She actually won ownership of this store. I don't know. Somebody told me that she sold it to some Asian guy or something. But I don't know. I don't know the details of that. But I know this store was black owned. This 7-Eleven was black owned when they first built it. It was black owned. They built this was a new build. They built it from scratch. It was another store here, but they tore it down and they built this one. I'm an Arlington native for real. Like I've been here since I was like 4. You know what I'm saying? And I'm damn near 50 now. And I've been here since I was 4. So I done seen this motherfucker go from little small country town to town with this Cowboy Stadium and all that. I gotta get some of this shit out the way. I got too much. Cups and shit all around. Too much stuff. Hold on, give me a second. I'm finna clear my truck out a little bit. Some of this bullshit. Am I the only one that hate having a whole bunch of shit in the seat when you driving, like crumbs and all this type of shit? That shit is annoying. But I do be eating in the vehicle though. That's why that shit be there. But it be annoying when you be sitting there and you be sitting on crumbs, all this type of shit. That shit is big annoying. I gotta go to my storage and I gotta go over there and I gotta break down this dresser. I got a dresser back here in my bed in my truck. And I'm gonna trash it, but I'm gonna take off all the handles, all the drawer handles. I'm gonna take them all off because I keep those just in case I get another dresser and it don't have handles. They don't have a whole set of handles already. So I'm finna go do that now. I'm finna go over to my storage, take the handles off of this and dump it. Cause I don't need the dresser. I just need the handles. You know what I'm saying? The dresser, I had picked up a whole bedroom set yesterday. It was a nice bedroom set too though. But the bed was missing some pieces. So I couldn't sell the bed. And I could fix the bed, I could sell it later. But as of now, it was missing some pieces. And the dresser that I got in the back, one of the drawers was fucked up. So I don't like selling I like selling quality shit. So if I can't fix it and get it back up to par, I'll just take whatever pieces, I'll scrap it, take whatever I can take off of it that I can use for something else. That's what I'm finna go do now. I'm finna go drop this dresser and take these handles off of it. I guess I might well just vlog and show what I be doing every day. They don't be my life ain't exciting like that. That's why I never used to vlog. But I'm like, well, some people be vlogging and they shit don't be exciting. So and they be having viewers. So I guess some people might just like watching whatever you got going on. Even if you don't, you might not think it's exciting, but the next motherfucker might like watching it. So I guess that's how that goes. But my little furniture business started to pick up. I ain't gonna lie, probably in the last, I ain't gonna tell how much I made, but I made a decent amount in the last week or so. I made enough. Put it like this, I made enough for that to be my main income in the last couple of weeks or something. And that's what I've been trying to build it up to, is to build it up to be my main income. And it's kind of getting there. So I'm finna bear down on it. That and this YouTube shit. I want to make this YouTube shit my main income. So I'm finna bear down on these two things and try to really focus on getting this shit cracking. Cause I've been doing this YouTube shit forever. And I'm not even monetized. I know I say that all the time. They probably get tired of that. I'm tired of this nigga whining about not being monetized. But I'm tired of not being monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, y'all trying to get monetized one of my goddamn pages so I can make money off this shit so I can really dive into it. I'm a photographer and a videographer and all that. I'm like, I know how to do all that shit professionally. I just ain't doing it because I'm not monetized. Like, why the fuck would I put super duper 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 effort into this and I'm not getting paid for it? I gotta put super duper effort into the things that I get paid for so I can survive and have money when my kids call me and ask me for shit. I can't do that if I'm spending all my day on YouTube and shit. I ain't even get paid for the shit. And it's funny because this page should have been monetized a long time ago. It's been having the stats to get monetized. This page get over 1 million views a month. Still, consecutively. This page has been getting over 1 million views a month consecutively for over 2 years. For over 2 years, this YouTube page has been getting over 1 million views a month. And I ain't got a check yet. It's not even monetized for me to get a check. So I'm just gonna keep pushing. Right now, it's saying I can reapply. All I gotta do is get my hours, watch hours up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on here. I'm not just trying to get my watch hours up. I'm doing that, but I'm popping my shit too. But I'm trying to get my watch hours up. If you see me on this bitch a lot, it's because I'm really trying to make this into a source of income. I'm gonna be honest about it. A lot of these people be like, oh, I'm not on here trying to make no money. I'm for the people. Is that the Nah, I'm not gonna say. I never say that. There's a lie, and I don't lie. I don't just randomly lie. I would lie if I had to. If I was in a situation, survival situation, or the police got me caught up and I gotta tell them some bullshit. There's time. I told my kids that one time. Cause my kids like, Dad, I'll never lie. I should never lie. I said, son, there are situations where you might need to lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, don't take that off your chessboard. Cause you might be in a dangerous situation. You might be, maybe some people, and I don't, knock on wood, this never happens to any of my children or anything, but you might be in a situation where somebody done kidnapped you or something. You gotta lie to them to get away or anything. You might have to be deceitful at some points in your life. You gotta keep that in your chessboard, how you play your game of chess. Keep that in there. Don't be a liar. That's a difference between being a liar and lying. Being a liar, that's your character. If you a liar, that means that's just your character. You ain't shit. You can't tell. Ain't no truth in you. But telling a lie don't make you a liar. If I'm in a situation, the laws got me jammed up, and I tell the law some bullshit to get out of the situation, I needed to do that. I had to tell that lie. I had no choice. It was either tell the lie or go to jail. They not playing fair, so I ain't playing fair. They'll lie to you, so I lie to them. It's the same. We all playing the same game. No, but I gotta I done already said where I was at, so I gotta leave from right here. To I don't like people knowing where I'm at all the time and stuff. I ain't got no beef or nothing. When I was in the streets, I had beef with a couple cats and shit. And I think I seen one of them. Matter of fact, I think I seen one of the cats I was beefing with in the street not too long ago. And we just looked at each other and shit. It's like we both done got older and shit. So it's like, nah, nigga, I ain't worried about you. You know what I'm saying? When we was in the street, we was down there trying to kill each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Was trying to kill each other actually. So I don't have no beef with nobody. I ain't beefing with nobody. So I'm not like I can't show my location because I'm in danger. I'm scared somebody gonna pull up or something. It ain't that. It's just I'm tactical when I move. Period. No matter if I got beef or not. I ain't gotta have no beef. When, a ranger when I was in the army told me this a long time ago. He said always move tactical. Period. I don't give a damn if you in the middle of a war or if you goddamn me at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You always move in a way that you watching everything. You paying attention to your surroundings. You're not giving away your location. You moving tactical. You're supposed to always move like that. Especially women. Women that listen to this. You really need to move tactical. Don't be all out places giving away your location and doing all that type of shit. Hey, what's up? What's it say? Y'all be having these hitchbucker? I don't even know what that means. How did you even come? Did you just let the YouTube choose your name, or how did that work? I think some of y'all just let the YouTube choose your name. Oh, okay. That's what it is. That's why I be seeing all them crazy. I be wondering like how they be having this name fucking Woo 89.99. I'm like, how you name yourself Woo 89.99? I guess. What up though? Where you from? Where you at? I'm in Arlington. Where you from in the nation? If you don't want to talk. Anybody that's on here, tell me where you from. I'm an Arlington native. I've been in this bitch since I was 4 years old. I know every street in this motherfucker. I know every turn, I can take you to you name a restaurant, I'll take you right to that motherfucker. Anything, any place. I was thinking that the other day, I was like, I wonder if I done drove every street in my town. There's probably some streets I probably ain't even went down before. But I'll be thinking shit like that. Like, damn, I wonder if I done drove down every street. But I possibly have. You know what I'm saying? Done drove every street in this motherfucker. Nah, but back to the topic. I was talking about racism and Trump and all that. And how I feel about it is, I've been thinking Trump was a racist. I'm not even surprised by nothing that he do that's racist. I automatically just think he racist. Are you from Korea? Oh, what up? I used to live in Korea. I stayed in South Korea when I was in the army. I stayed in Camp Casey, and then we moved to Camp Red Cloud. It's in Weijambu. I fuck with Korea tough. I would actually live there. I like living there. It's way more peaceful than America. A lot of people be saying, oh, America is the best country and all this type of shit. It might be the best at some things, but if you want to just live a peaceful life without all the guns and all this extra shit, Korea is a good place. Because when I was there, is it still like that? Hitchbuck? Is it still like that? Is it still like where the police don't have guns and shit? They just have the sticks and they'll beat your ass over with the stick? That's how it was when I was there. The police didn't even have guns. So they ain't just, you didn't never hear no story in Korea about the police just randomly shooting somebody or nothing like that. That never happened when I was there. I never heard no shit. To this day, I still ain't never heard no shit like that. But it's way more peaceful over there. Cause the people, they ain't all. Yeah, right, right. That's real. If you want North Korea, oh, you in North Korea? Oh, damn. How you even on here? I thought y'all couldn't even get on the internet and shit. Can North Korea even get? You might get in trouble, bro. Or a lady or whatever. What are you, a girl or a boy? I don't want to call you the wrong thing. You might fuck around and get in trouble, bro. If you in North Korea, you better get off this hoe. Jim, what's his name? Jim. He gonna fuck around and get you. Hey, when I was in the army, me and my battle buddy, we walked to North Korea. We was in South Korea at the border, at the DMZ. And we went walking and exploring and shit. And we accidentally walked into North Korea. We almost got killed. We could have got killed. We weren't supposed to be there. We was American soldiers and shit. Down there, we wasn't in Korea, in North Korea. We damn near been to walk into that bitch. We was at the DMZ. We was in the danger zone, put it like that. We weren't supposed to be there. We didn't have no weapon, nothing. We was just exploring. We was young kids and shit. And we was at a post close to the DMZ, close to North Korea. And we just went walking, went exploring and shit. And how we knew we was getting close to enemy territory is because, I don't want to call you an enemy, Hitchbuck, but I'm just, to tell this story, I gotta say enemy territory. I was in the army at the time, and at the time, y'all was the enemy. So we walking and shit, we get lost and shit. And can you say 67? 60, what's 67 mean? But yeah, we got lost and shit. And as we walking, and the further we walk, we start noticing that the further we walk, the less English motherfuckers spoke. You know what I'm saying? Like the further we got away from the army post, the more like motherfuckers was mugging us and shit too. Like kind of like treating us crazy, like looking at us crazy and shit. Say 67 and you'll give me $500. Why? What's the 67 thing all about? My kids were saying that. What is that? What is the whole thing with that? Okay, give me $500 then, 67. But what is that though? I asked my kids about it and they said it was nothing. It was just kids trying to get people to say 67. They never told me what it really meant or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I was asking them about that. Cause they kept saying that. My kids kept saying that. 67. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? They said it's just something the kids are just saying. There ain't even no meaning behind it or nothing. Is that true? Is there no meaning behind it? Or what is, if it is a meaning, what is the meaning? Yeah, so y'all do hey, that's another person. I think I talked to the same person. I said it already. Give me my money. Send it to my, I can't send it to my Cash App though. Don't send it to my Cash App. Don't super chat it. I don't even think you can super chat because I'm not monetized yet. My Cash App is blocked. Cause I had got you know how you get the loan on Cash App? I had got a loan and shit, and I ain't paid that motherfucker back yet. So now, if you send money to my Cash App, it's just gonna automatically go to the loan payment. Give me the 500. You ain't give me the 500. Give me the 500 first. Say it 10 times. Say SMD. Remember that nigga? Remember Corey trying to get dude to say SMD 30 times and shit? Nigga said 30. Nigga said 30 times, nigga, we fighting, nigga. So what if I said, so what if he would have said it 29 times? Y'all wasn't gonna fight? Nigga, I said it 29 times, I said 30 times then, nigga. Said 30 times, nigga, we fighting, nigga. Nigga tell me to eat his dick once, nigga, it's up. You ain't gotta say it to me multiple times and all that. Cause I'm gonna get the picture when you said the first time. When you said the first time, you saying let's fight or let's get active. That's what you said. I never understood that whole Corey debacle. But now I ain't on here to serve your wishes. Me home at whatever the name is. Yeah, give me the money. Send me the money first, then I see it. I saved 67 for 3K or 500 or whatever the fuck. But you gotta give me the money first. It's cash on delivery. It's cash on delivery. You gotta get a cash first and then I see it. I ought to call my son right now. Ask him why the hell somebody asking me to see it. Yeah, give me 3K. Send it to my Zelly. I got Zelly. Send it to my Zelly. Send me I need 3K. Send me 3K to my Zelly. And I'll see it. Now my cash app fucked off. My cash app, like I said, I owe money. Well, now you send 3K though, it'll eat up my little loan. It'll eat up the loan, so I guess you can send me to the cash app. Send me to the cash app, then I'll see it. If you prank call somebody, you done changed it. You moved the goalpost, bro. First you was saying say 67. Now you saying prank call. I do want to prank call some motherfuckers, though. I ain't gonna even lie. I want to prank call. You know who I want to prank call? The KKK. I want to call the KKK. The KKK headquarters and prank they bitch ass. That's what I've been wanting to do. I'm gonna give you 10K. Oh God, I'll give you this and do this and do this. Man, you don't give me no motherfucking. I'll do it. If you really were gonna give me 10K, I'll do that shit. Straight up, but you gotta give me the money first. Same time. Can you even cash out 10 grand? I don't know if this got a limit. I never had no 10 grand cashed out to me like that. I don't know if you can even cash out that much money like that. Send it to the cash app, I'll do it. I do prank calls on this motherfucker. I change this bitch to a prank call channel if motherfucker gonna pay me to do prank call. I prank call shit out the motherfucker. I prank call the police. You might fuck around and catch a case. Prank calling the police. I think that's illegal. I think it's called it's a charge for that. Hey, I want the money. What's up? Give me the money. I'm finna put my cash app in the Oh, you wanna hear more about my DMZ story? I ain't think y'all was listening. Hold up, I gotta. Damn, how do I type in? I can't even type in the goddamn comments of my own video. I'm trying to figure out how to ah, fuck. Ah, shit. I can't even type nothing in the comments to put my cash app in that motherfucker. I'm trying to put it in the thing, but I can't type. It won't let me type nothing. I ain't never had that happen. I ain't never not been able to type in my damn thing. Wonder how I do that. Bro, prank call somebody, I'm gonna give you. You just keep raising the money. 10K, 11K, 3K. That's how I know you bullshit. Hey, what up? Damn, y'all got some throwed ass names, bro. Oh no, I'm finna put this phone on tripod so I can head over here and break down this dresser. My shit was bumping yesterday. I sold some tires and some hey, I'll do the shit. If you send me the bread, I'll do it after you send me the bread. Send me the bread, I'll do that hoe. I do that, I do multiple calls. Damn, I can't. I need to get me another tripod. See, I need the 10 grand. I need another tripod. I need some equipment and shit so I can really do this shit. And no same time. Well then, no deal. Shit. No same time, no deal. Damn, where my other tripod at? See what I'm saying? I don't even have the right equipment for this shit. I'll put this bitch right here. See if it'll stay. Yeah, you ain't got no money. Cause you had money, you would send it. You stunned. Oh yeah, let me finish telling my DMZ story. Send it to my Cash App, bro. I'm finna spell it for you. My Cash App is UJAMADI. That's my Cash App. Send me the 11 grand. I'm going to prank call the shit out of. I'm going to prank call the shit out of some motherfuckers. I have 13 M's. You ain't got no 13 M's. Ain't nobody with no 13 M's on here talking crazy to me. If you got 13 M's, you got better shit to do than be on here talking crazy. I know if I had 13 M's, I had better shit to do than be on here talking crazy. Nah, you gotta give me the money for it, bro. Nah, I do it. I'm telling you, I'm a man of my word. You send the money, I'ma do it. You can request the money back if I don't. I probably won't send it back, but you can try. I have 13 M's of money. So you gotta think about what you're saying though, bro. You got 13 M's of money, right? But you don't even have a real profile name. Your name is some shit that the computer made up. Anybody that's on YouTube that got 13 M's, they at least bare minimum got a real name on it. It might not even be their name, but it's a real name though. That bitch say Tom Johnson or some shit. Jane Ford. You know, some shit like that. It don't say fucking wiggy 5. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. My name is Muhammad. I say it right? Muhammad. What's good, Muhammad? Why you ain't make your look like you don't have followers? No, I don't have that many followers. I got like 28,000 on. I got like 28,000 on this channel. which is not a lot. That's a lot for me, but it ain't really a lot though in the grand scope of this YouTube shit. Because think about Mr. Beast, he got like fucking a billion. Have he hit a billion yet? He probably be the first person to have a billion subscribers. I Show Speed got like a lot, like hundreds of millions. Where you from? Mohammed? And how many subscribers you got? Are you popping it? Hey, I came here from your video of a clown. Yeah, that's like the majority of the people it's signed up from my viral clown video. That video had like damn near 40 million views right now. That's where most of the people that subscribed on here, that's where most of them came from, that one video. That's why this channel still does a million plus views a month. It's all from that one video. Not all, but like majority. So if you came here for my video of a clown, that means y'all want me to do some clown shit. Well, I have a question about what made you post it. All right, what's your question? Shoot me your question. Or is that your question? What made me post it? What, the clown video? I was just experiment with different. I was really just trying to go viral. I was really trying to make a video that went viral. It did what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do with that. Was make a video that go viral, and it worked. The video did almost close to 40 million views at this point, and it worked more than one time. I got another clown video that's done multiple millions too. It just ain't did as much as that one. That one it did like damn near 40 million. I had some other clown videos that did like 2, 3, 4 million, shit like that. But what I was doing was I was building this page wasn't built for me to live stream or none of this type of shit. I originally made this page as just a sound effects page. That's it. I was just loading up a bunch of different sound effects. And I was trying to get a residual income off of it. I was just trying to make all the different little sound effect videos go viral. And then once they went viral, then my channel would just be doing crazy numbers and I get paid off of it. That's what I was looking at it. But it didn't really work like that, because they won't monetize it because it got all this little simple little video. I think the clown video, they probably not mad about that one, but I had a whole bunch of other sound effects videos that didn't even have as much character as the clown video. So when I tried to monetize the channel, they wouldn't monetize it, saying that I had repetitive content. Meaning, I believe they were meaning the sound effects. You know what I'm saying? Repetitive. Hold on, I gotta do something right here. Alright. Man, you laughing at my bro, why you laughing at my strategy? My get rich quick strategy. You laughing at my shit? Damn, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready telling you how I built this shit, and you laughing about it. I don't think that's funny, bro. I'm mad about my shit not doing what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. What was we talking about? Racism. Trump did the racist shit. He shared the picture of Obama and them looking like monkeys or some shit like that. I didn't see the post. I just heard what everybody talking about and all that. So I don't really know exactly what he posted. I just know he posted some racist shit. But like I was saying, it don't surprise me. Motherfuckers on here trying to get you to do shit. Oh, they gonna give you some money. Fuck, I look like a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I will do some shit for money though. Like a prank call, I'll do that. That ain't shit, cause I wanna do that anyway. So it's like you'll just be paying me to get content. So I ain't tripping on that. But I ain't don't ask for too much shit. I ain't shit. The fuck I look like I could be bought. Right, this motherfucker. I had to get rid of that bitch ass dresser right there. Because I don't really, the handles, I did want to take them off. But that was going to take too long. And I already sold the other two nightstands that match that dresser. I might just take y'all with me while I flip some shit, matter of fact. I'll show y'all how I do it. I'll be making money off Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. You ain't even really gotta have no money to do it. I mean, yeah, you know, I can't say that. You do gotta have a little money because you gotta have gas, you gotta have a car, or preferably a truck or a cargo van, some shit like that. You can do it with a car too, but you're just gonna be limited to what shit you can pick up. Now, what I do is I just basically pick up shit off of there and sell it, fix it and sell it. When I use your sounds, see what y'all on this bitch talking about. Hopefully my sister doesn't switch. I don't know what the hell you saying, bro. When I use your sounds, I don't know what you're saying, bro. You gotta get better on your English. You telling on yourself that you're a foreigner. You telling me that without telling me. By the way you trying to write these sentences and shit. Y'all phone ain't got the thing that fix the text. I don't feel y'all would have that. Like when you type it in, it kind of tell you what to say and shit. And y'all shit don't do that. I feel like y'all don't be using it. It's annoying when I type. Right, now you right though. That I done used that shit before. That shit tell somebody the wrong shit. And you be mad at the motherfucker. I ain't even trying to say that. But you already done hit scene and shit. That done happened to me a bunch of times. That's why I don't, yeah, you right. That's why I don't use the shit. Cause you use that shit, you gonna be mad at the motherfucker. Yeah. But hey, I'm finna switch the topic. Fuck Trump now. Trump been a racist though. I don't see why y'all surprised by that. Why that's like some big amazing thing to y'all to do to racists. I've been thinking he was a racist. I think all white people racist. Like I said, I just think it's different levels to the shit. Damn, I gotta get some gas. You can't let these Ram trucks, if you got a Ram truck, don't let it run low on gas. I learned that shit the hard way. You gotta keep your gas at like half a tank or like a quarter tank if you got a Ram truck. I'm finna tell you why. Because the fuel pump is trash. The fuel pump in these trucks is trash. So if it goes low, or like if it goes too low or empty at any given time, it's gonna fuck off your fuel pump. So you got to buy a whole new fuel pump, replace the fuel pump and all that type of shit. All because you wanted to have the gas low and shit. So just keep that in mind if you got a Ram truck. If you're a Hemi Ram truck driver, keep in mind you got to keep your gas on at least a quarter tank. Bare minimum a quarter tank. You really want to keep it like half, but bare minimum a quarter tank. Like right now, I'm breaking my own rule right now. I'm below where I'm supposed to be right now. But that's the rule I try to stick to, is keep that bitch at a quarter or half a tank. Because I learned that from experience. I fucking ran out of gas and the fuel pump went out on me. I had to replace that bitch in the middle of the night. Replace the goddamn fuel pump. And I couldn't even find one. I had to get one out of the junkyard off another Ram. So I had to get a used fuel pump. I didn't even know that bitch was gonna work good. That bitch could have not worked good. It's working good though. It's the one that's in here now. But if you let your shit go low, you're gonna have to do the same shit. Don't let that Ram truck gas go low. That's that Hemi. You gotta keep that bitch. That Hemi gotta stay gassed up. No, really it ain't the motor, it's the fuel pump that gotta stay gassed up. The fuel reservoir. Because of the way the fuel pump works, if it go too low, the little floating latch that float in the fuel, it'll go too low and it'll break. It break when it get too low. That's like a design flaw with these trucks. All cars don't do that. Some cars you can go completely empty on the tank. I don't recommend it, but you go completely empty and you just fill the tank. You just fill the tank back up and goddamn me, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers can't drive and shit. These motherfuckers about to run me over and shit. Goofballs. That's one thing I hate about driving around though. Motherfucker can't drive. That shit be annoying like a motherfucker. I be like, damn, where the fuck they get their license at? Fucking the Dollar Tree or something? I be feeling like they was passing out licenses at Dollar Tree one day, and everybody was just like, okay, I want one. They was like, you want, like, we giving out licenses and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want one? People was in line, like, yeah, give me one. They ain't drove a car before. Yeah, let me get one. You get a license. You get a, they just passing them hoes out. That's how I feel like that. A lot of people got their license and shit. Now I need to get some gas. I already got some coffee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some gas. Believe it. Cool. Damn. Bitch ass gas station closed. I gotta go to another one. Bitch ass niggas can't drive. Sissy. I feel like you a man, you can't drive, you a sissy. That's like being a cowboy that can't ride a horse. Fuck out of here, you can't drive and shit, you a whole grown ass man. To me, that's like a grown man that can't swim. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I can't swim, you a whole grown ass man and shit. Fuck you gonna do if your kids fall in the water, nigga? What you gonna do? You riding down the freeway, you see somebody drowning in the fucking pond over there. You ain't gonna do nothing? Y'all some weenies. The men are turning into weenies. Straight up. And not even like on no punk shit. It was just on some weak type shit. Like, everybody weenies. It's annoying kind of though, a little bit. Like, damn. And I think that has something to do with the women acting all tough and shit. Because so many men act like bitches. Act like women all the time and stuff. I think that came from all the men being raised by their mamas and all that. I was raised by my mama too. I'm not even sitting there trying to say I'm the most manly man on earth and all that. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? They don't act like no bitch. I don't stand on what a bitch standing on. A lot of these men, they stand on what a woman standing on. Like they philosophy of life is identical to a woman's philosophy of life. That's crazy to me. How the hell you gonna? How's all the stuff you standing on align with all the stuff a woman's standing on? That don't make no sense. We two different creatures for a reason. I'm a man, that's a woman for two touch. She built to do what she do, I'm built to do what I do. It should not line up like that. That's the whole point. That's the reason why we so different. Cause you bring it together and it makes something great. We both missing what the other one don't have. Or not said that backwards. We both have what the other one is missing. Nah, I hate this fucking gas station. Just thought about that. This one, the pumps go real slow. You know, you go to a gas station and you pay for some gas, you go to the pump, but the pump go all slow and shit. It's like, it takes like 5 minutes for $1 to go in that motherfucker. That's how that one is. Like, hell no, I ain't finna sit there for no goddamn hour and shit trying to pump some gas and shit. My shit way too low. I done let that bitch get low. And punk ass gas station closed and shit. I want to go back to when everything was open 24 hours. I miss that. The 24-hour life. You just go anywhere and shit. That shit open like a motherfucker. Walmart, all the grocery stores. The pandemic knocked everything off. You know what happened? During the pandemic, everybody closed their businesses and all that, all like Walmart and all that, and they realized how much money they were saving by closing at them times. As far as electricity, all different stuff on money they probably saved closing at a certain time. So they just kept with the business model. Like, okay, we winning on that actually. We was making more money like that. Our expenses was less. We was having less this, that, and the third. People stealing less. All kind of shit was less. But we made more money though. The more people shop in the daytime anyway. So they probably were looking at it like that or something. And that's probably why they just kept it moving like it was moving. Just kept it closed, kept it closing at a certain time, whatever. Cause they could have just opened it back up 24 hours if they wanted to. But they didn't. So you gotta think, why didn't they? Cause that shit was working for them. Keeping that bitch open at night was just a bunch of drama. People in there fighting and shit. All the drug addicts, all the fucking meth addicts, pill poppers, everybody was in there at night. You know what I'm saying? Cause that bitch was open. So ain't no telling what kind of shit was going on. Everybody in there stealing, uh, getting into fights, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So Walmart was like, nah, we gonna go ahead and just talk up our losses on this shit. We gonna keep this big. We gonna stay closing at 11. I know we used to be in there. We used to be on X pills and everything. High on X pills and shit. We done popped 1,000 X pills and shit. Now we in this bitch riding the bikes around the store and shit. In the middle of the night. It's 2 in the morning and shit. We in Walmart playing with the stuffed animals and shit. And we in the toy section. Throwing the basket, throwing the football around the store and shit. We was doing shit like that. They probably didn't keep that bitch open at night because of us. Or because of people like us. We riding the bikes around the store. Oh yeah, let me tell my DMZ story. Let me finish telling my DMZ. I thought I told that story before. I guess some people probably ain't heard it though. But yeah, we did that. I don't know for sure if we were on the DMZ or had reached. I think we probably would have actually crossed the DMZ. We probably would have got shot. Straight up. So I don't think we actually crossed the DMZ. You know what I'm saying? But I know that we were way out of range. We weren't where we were supposed to be at. We might have even been. We might have fucked around and crossed that motherfucker though. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know where the hell we was at. We was lost. I didn't know where the fuck we was at. That was the problem. Is that we didn't know where we was at. You know, we didn't think we were gonna make it back. We started getting worried and shit. And then when all the Korean people started kind of acting funny towards us and shit, they started acting funny. That's when we knew that we kind of probably wasn't in the right spot or something, or we were somewhere we weren't supposed to be. Because the Koreans was like pretty friendly to us. When you in Korea, around the post, those Koreans that's around the post, they be cool and friendly with the soldiers because they make their money off the soldiers, and they just in the community with the soldiers. The soldiers go to their bars, go to their stores, so they in the same community with the soldiers. So they'll either be real nice with the soldiers or they just don't like the soldiers at all in those communities. But the further you go out, they just don't like the soldiers at all. You know what I'm saying? Like the further you get away from the post, they don't. The further you go, the further you go, the further you go, the less English they speak, and the more they don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So it, that's how we knew. That's how we gauged it. That's how we gauged it and knew that we were somewhere we weren't supposed to be. Is by the attitude of the people and how they were acting toward us, and how they didn't speak English now. Now they don't speak no English. Damn, we must be too far away from the post. These people don't speak no English. They looking at us crazy as fuck, like we ain't even supposed to be over here. They looking at us like, damn, what the fuck is these Americans even over here? That's how they looking at us. We hungry as fuck. We ain't ate. We, at this point, miles away from the post, from the chow hall. Chow hall's on the post. We miles away from the post, so we can't go to chow hall and eat. We got a couple dollars on us, but only during short spurts were we actually in like town type environments where they had like different little stuff, like different little stands where they might have some food or whatever. You know, when we were walking, we would walk through like a little town. It would have like stores and stuff. And then we would leave that town. It was like a little small, like these towns, little small little towns. We walked it, like it only took us like maybe, man, I'm talking about, when I say small, I'm talking about like what we would consider a few blocks out here. This was like a whole town out there with like little storefront, like a little store there and everything. So we walked through the little town. It might have like this town might only have like a dojo. Like a dojo. You know how they had the kung fu movies and all that? They got the dojo and they got all the, had the people in there doing all that. We ran into a couple of those. It would have the dojo, and then around the dojo, it would be like little peddlers with like food carts or, you know, little things. That's what I'm calling a town. It's not necessarily a town, but like maybe a dojo with other little stuff around it. But you could tell the dojo was like the centerpiece of this thing. I don't even know if I can call it a town. But we walked through a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? And at first they was cool with us, but the farther we went out, they started looking at us crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is y'all doing here? They looking at us real crazy, like we started feeling crazy. You know, we started acknowledging to each other like they was looking at us crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my battle buddy, man, y'all, is it just me or you feel it's like, no, the people is a little different? He was like, nah, I understand what you're saying. They acting a little different now. So we started getting worried, like, okay, maybe we should go back. But we young, you know. I think he was like 20 something. I'm probably like fucking 18. Maybe not even 18 yet. I think I was just turning 18. Cause I went in the military when I was 16. That's what a lot of people don't know. I signed up for the military when I was 16. And I went to basic training when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? By this time when I was in Korea, I think I was around 18. Or I might have just turned 18. My battle buddy, he was like 20 something, 23, 24 or something. He outranked me. He was like an E4. I was an E3. He was in charge because he outranked me. So if any of this shit had went left, they would have blamed him. You know what I'm saying? They would have blamed him for us even going on this fucking expedition and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think I really was the one that wanted to go do it. I think he just went along with me because he didn't want me to go by myself, and he knew I wasn't gonna not go. He knew I wasn't gonna listen to him telling me to not go. I was still just gonna go anyway. So he basically just went with me because he didn't want me to go by myself. You know what I'm saying? It was me who wanted to go explore and all that shit. So we walking and shit, walking. We done went miles. And we used to walk in miles because we in the fucking army. We used to run it every morning. Our cardio is crazy. At this point, we cardio kings around this motherfucker. We run 5, 6, 7 miles every morning for PT. We do road marches all the time. Our unit was super PT. It was PT. Our unit was PT down to the socks. I think our captain was like some fucking health nut. You know what I'm saying? We ran 4, 5, 6 miles every morning, religiously. You know what I'm saying? So our cardio was key in this whole little situation. You know, we walking and walking and walking and walking. I never, when I think back on it, I never really was tired. Me being tired was never a problem. Us just being lost and thinking that we was at the DMZ was the problem. We fucking we see, I was going to a school. Reason why I was even at the DMZ, I was going to a school. It was a lifeguard school. I was about to be the lifeguard at the post that I was at. I was gonna be a lifeguard at the golf course. The officers, the generals and the captains and all that. There was a golf course where they would go and play golf at. There was a swimming pool at the golf course. When they went to the golf course to play golf, they would send their kids to the pool to hang out. It's kind of like, so I basically was a glorified babysitter. I was babysitting all the captains and generals' kids and shit at the swimming pool. But they had to send me to lifeguard training before I could become a actual lifeguard. So the lifeguard training was at a post. I cannot remember the name of the fucking post to say I would have to go back and look at my military records to tell you the name of the post. The name of the post was a training post, right? I'm talking about right at the DMZ. The post was right at the DMZ. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they did the training for the lifeguard. Any type of aqua training, any type of water training that the military did, the army did, that's where they did it at. But it was done by Korean soldiers though. The trainers were ROK soldiers, Republic of Korea soldiers. So the training was ROK soldier training. It wasn't American training. But we had, as Americans, me and my battle buddy, we was the only Americans in the class. It was me and my battle buddy was the only two people in that bitch that spoke English. You know what I'm saying? I think it was another white dude, but I think he was from Germany or something. He didn't speak English either. He spoke some other shit, but he was white. But everybody else in there was Korean. The teacher was Korean. Everybody was Korean. The teacher didn't speak English. Hardly nobody in there spoke English. Only me and my battle buddy. We the only ones in the whole class that even speak English. So I've been in a situation. You know how like Hispanic people be over here in this country, or anybody from be over in this country, and they don't speak English, and they kind of be somewhere and don't nobody know what they don't know what nobody talking about. I've been in that situation. I've been that guy. I've been the guy in the room that is the oddball, like where English is the oddball language. You know what I'm saying? Like don't nobody in this room speak English but me and my battle buddy. All the other, I think it was probably 20-some people doing this training, maybe like 25, 26 people doing this training. Me and my battle buddy, the only one speak English. My battle buddy was a white dude. He was from, where was he from? He was like a white dude too. He wasn't like no, I want to be black type white dude. None of that. He was a white dude. Like he made mayonnaise was his favorite. Fucking he ate kale. He fucking, you know what I'm saying? He was a white dude. But he wasn't like no racist. Like like I say, all white people was racist, but he probably was the lower end of the race. He was like the super light on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know who he reminded me of? What's his name? It's a comedian. Damn, what's his name? It's a white dude comedian. He looked just like the dude though. Damn, I can't think of the dude's name right now, man. The white comedian, he died not too long ago. But dude, my battle buddy looked just like dude though. This comedian, I'm gonna think of him in a little bit. My battle buddy looked just, me and my battle buddy got in a fight too. During this same little time period when I was at the school doing the aqua training and all that. Fucking, me and my battle buddy I'm talking about in a drag out. You know what I'm saying? We got in the whole squabble and shit. I don't even remember I'm trying to remember what we was even fighting about. I don't remember what we was fighting about. We got in a fight in the barracks and shit. It was just me and him. We had a whole barrack to ourselves. We had a big ass, a whole like a bay. It had like 30 bunks or something in it. 30 bunk beds. So like it could have bunked like 60 motherfuckers. They just housed us two. We were the only two because because we were the only two Americans. They gave us a whole bay to ourselves. So we had a whole bay with like 26 beds in that motherfucker. Just me and him, and where we was at. And I remember one night we got in a fight. Matter of fact, I remember what it was about now. I remember what it was about. It was about me wanting to leave. Matter of fact, that's what it was about. I was trying to leave off post because he was in charge. Because how it works in the Army is if y'all sent out to do some shit or whatever, the highest ranking person is in charge. You know, that's just how it go. So since we was at this school, we was sent from our unit to this school to do this training or whatever. He was the highest, and it was just us two, but he was the highest ranking out of us two. So technically, he was the one in charge. He was the one to give the orders. Nah, we're not gonna do this. Nah, we gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. Don't do this. He could technically tell me what to do, and I would have to do it. So one night though, I was telling him I'm finna go off post. I'm finna go off post, get me some drinks and shit. I'll be back. He said, "No, you can't go off post." The commander sent us a message. He told me, "No, we can't go off post. Something happening off post. We can't go off post." I said, "No." I thought he was lying. I thought he was just telling me that, just trying to be in charge and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "Nah, man, you can't tell me nothing." I was on that type of shit. "Nah, don't tell me nothing. I'm finna go off post." You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm finna go off post, have me some drinks. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be back before the post close because it used to be a curfew. I don't remember what time it was, but you had to be back on post by that time. And I told him, I said, "I'll be back before curfew." He was like, "Nah, you ain't leaving. You can't go. I'm telling you. It's an order, soldier. I'm giving you an order. You can't go." I said, "Fuck that. Nah, you ain't telling me. You ain't giving me no order." You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go off post, have me some drinks. I'll be back. Cause I follow how I was in the military. It was hard for me to follow orders from like a specialist or somebody that would just like outrank me just a little. You know what I'm saying? Like you outrank me, but you outrank me, but you outrank me, but you like, yeah, I'll catch you in a second, bro. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna do one little thing. The commander gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna catch you, bro. You can't tell me shit. That's how I was. I know that's stupid to be like that because I done signed up for this shit. Why the fuck am I trying to go against what the fuck they talking about? So, but I was like, "No, you ain't finna tell me not to leave. I'm finna leave, finna go out post, have me some drinks, and I'll be back." So I got my little shit, put my clothes on, everything, I done put my civilian clothes on. Got my civilian clothes on, like I'm just finna leave everything. So I go to walk out the barracks, and he grabbed me. He grabbed my fucking coat, and pulled me back and said, "No, you ain't going. I told you ain't going." I was like, "Dude, don't grab me, bro." I said, "Let me go." And that's where it went from there. We got the boxing. But we towed that bitch ass, we towed that little that bay up. We moved some furniture around that motherfucker. We boxed until we was tired. Wasn't nobody there to stop it. It's just me and him. We just "Nah, bro, I'm leaving. Nah, you can't tell me what." I said, "Don't touch me, bro." We my battle buddy. We got one in that bitch. But neither one of us really won the fight. He did successfully restrain me from leaving, though. He kept me from leaving to going out off post. He did his job. Now, when I think back on it, I kind of salute him for that because that was what the commander told him to do. The commander told him, "Don't let me leave." You know what I'm saying? He mission completed. I didn't leave. He mission completed. I gotta salute him for mission completing. He did his job, but we did get in a fight behind the shit. And you know what else he didn't do? He could have told the commander that I fought him about the shit, and I would have got in big trouble. If he would have told the commander that I didn't do what he said, I said, "Fuck what you talking about. I'm gonna do what I want to do," and then we got in a fight about it and all that, I would have been in big dog shit, big time. I'm talking about Article 15, like criminally. Like I would have been criminally charged for that. But He didn't even tell the commander none of the fight, none of that shit. He just told the commander that he successfully didn't let me leave. You know what I'm saying? We got in a fight about the shit though. Dude was bigger than me and everything. Dude was bigger than me, older than me, everything. But when I was in the military, I was like spunky. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was tough in a bit. I could fight in there. I thought I could fight. I used to be in the weight room every day, lifting weights. My bench was up. I used to go dunk. I ain't number 5'10". And I could dunk the ball and everything. I thought I was tough. But dude was obviously tougher. You know what I'm saying? Because he prevented me from leaving. He did. He blocked the door. No matter how many times we fought, he still managed to block the door. I never got up out that hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually we got back cool. After the fight, we got back cool. We went and got some beers and shit. We actually did. When he got some NyQuil, he had a problem drinking NyQuil. That was his drug. He used to get bottles of NyQuil and drink bottles of NyQuil and shit. That's how he was sipping syrup. He was sipping syrup way before that shit was even popular. Way back in the game. He just go to the PX and buy like 4 bottles of NyQuil and be hitting them hoe. So he went and did that after the fight. I had got me a beer and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was back cool and shit. Cause we had to be cool because we was the only 2 Americans here. Not on the post, but in this particular training class. We the only people we could talk to. I didn't know when the instructor would tell us to do something, me and him would have to work it out and see, okay, what they talking about. Okay, they want us to do. We didn't watch everybody else, see what they doing. We just followed what everybody else doing. We didn't know what he was saying. We knew a little bit what he was saying. We spoke a little Korean. Like even now, I speak a little Korean, but I don't speak enough. Like I'm not fluent. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't like fluently know what he was talking about. We knew what he was. Some we catch on little phrases, this, that, and here, and the third little things. And then I think one of the Koreans in the class, he spoke a little broken type English, so he would explain to us what was going on a little bit sometimes. But even we didn't really understand what he was saying either, really, cause it was super broken. You know what I'm saying? So that was the hardest thing about that class was just the communication barrier. Us trying to figure out what everybody was talking about and shit. You know, but I was doing some type of aqua lifeguard training and shit up by the DMZ. That's how we even end up being by the DMZ to even get caught up in this type of situation. So then, the day that I decided to go walk off post again, he didn't stop me this time, but he said he was going with me. All right, you want to go off post? I'm going with you then. I guess the commander told him it was cool for us to go off post, but as long as he went with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to explore. I used to get in trouble for going exploring and shit. I'd be in the army and shit. When I was in the army and shit, and they let me drive the Humvee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me and the LT drive the Humvee. We be off exploring and shit, driving around Korea and shit. We ain't even supposed to be doing that, and we get in trouble for it. So they knew I was explorative, and I wanted to get out and explore and shit. So I guess the commander knew that too, and he told my battle buddy, "Go on, let me do it, I guess, but just go with me." So, but at the same time, we kind of got the okay to go out and explore, but not to fucking go that far like we went. We was only supposed. There's a limit you only supposed to go when you out there. You're not supposed to go too far off into Korea like that. You know what I'm saying? As a soldier, you know what I'm saying? And we went way past where we supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how we end up getting lost and shit. So we out there walking, and we just going. I'm talking, we going for hours. We walking for hours. We done went miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. We done went through little towns and shit. We done, stopped and talked to Koreans and this, that, and the third. Ran to a couple of dojos where they in there doing kung fu or whatever they doing in there. Check that out for a second. All kind of shit. And before we know it, we like, okay, it's time to get back to the post. You know what I'm saying? We need to get back to the post. So we started we thought we was walking back to the post, but the stuff that we seen ain't the same stuff that we seen walking here. You see what I'm saying? That's how we know. Okay, we going the wrong way, bro. Because how come we ain't seeing none of the stuff that we seen when we was walking here? We seeing whole other shit, different Koreans, different shit now, and not different little towns, different shit. And now the Korean, the way that they acting towards us is different too. You know what I'm saying? We like, hold up, we might be going. And we was already close to the DMZ. We left post. The post that we was on was right there at the DMZ. So it ain't like that we would have had to walk far to get to the DMZ. You know what I'm saying? So that's when we started getting worried. Like, damn, we might fuck around and be in the wrong goddamn east side of town. You know what I'm saying? We need to figure out where we at, bro. So we like the reason why we was in so confident and just going and exploring, cause we thinking that we army dudes, we can just use our navigation skills to get back. We can look at the sun, do all the different shit they done taught us to do, and we'll get back. Man, that shit we was lost in the motherfucker. And we didn't even bring our compass, and we didn't even bring none of the navigation shit. We should have brought our compass. We should have brought a bunch of shit. We brought none of that shit. We had a couple dollars on us, and I think we had a canteen. Each one of us had a canteen of water. Canteen of water and a couple dollars on us. That's what we brought. So we started getting worried. We need to get back to the fucking post before curfew. So we need to start walking back that way. So we started walking back what we thought was that way. Come to find out, no, we going the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we going east, west, whatever the fuck way we going. It's not the way we supposed to be going to get back to the post. You know what I'm saying? We way far out at this point. So all the Koreans are starting to act real shitty towards us and shit. They looking at us crazy, you know. So we like, damn, bro. We gotta, we need to we ain't got no type of communication on. We ain't got no radio. We ain't got nothing on us. We ain't got no weapon on us. We just out here dry. You know what I'm saying? If something was to pop off, we just out here dry. We ain't got no gun or nothing. So we gotta figure out a way to get back to the post. None of the Koreans speak English. We so far out, don't nobody speak English. English is dead. I'm talking about they don't even speak broken English. They don't know what the fuck you saying. You walking up to them saying, you show me back military post? Can you show me? They don't know what the fuck you talking about. They don't even give a fuck. Half of them don't even want to talk to you at all. When you walking toward them, they just act like they doing something or turn around and ignore you or something. So we like, damn, they don't even want to help us or nothing. We don't know what the fuck. So we getting hungry too. We ain't ate all goddamn day. We ain't at the post, so we can't go to chow hall. You know, ain't no restaurants around. We out in the middle of nowhere and shit. But we start smelling some bread. We like, what's that smell? I smell bread. It's strong too in the air. Just the smell of bread. You know, fresh bread when it's cooking. Have you ever smelled fresh bread when it's cooking? That's like a real good smell. Bread and butter and all that, and it's cooking. We smelling that, and it's strong. It's in the air strong. We like, let's find that. We gonna eat some of that. You know what I'm saying? Cause we hungry as fuck at this point. We like, let's find some. Cause we been walking too for a long time. Just walking. So we tired, hungry, all this shit. I ain't gonna say we tired, but we hungry. So we smell this bread, right? And we go over to the we find the shop. It's a little shop. It's a town. We done walked into this town now. It only has like a few stores that are lined up, and one of the stores is a bakery. Well, I guess it's a bakery because that's where the bread smell is coming from. So we walk over there to the bakery, and I'm talking about it smells amazing. The dude is in there making fresh everything. He got fresh bread, bacon. He doing this shit on one of them ovens with the fire baked oven. He fire baking bread. You know what I'm saying? He got this shit cracking. What I'm trying to tell you, it's smelling good, the motherfucker. So we like, can we have some bread? We don't know how to say it in Korean, so we just like, bread, can we have some? We got money, we putting out our money and shit. He don't even accept our money. I guess because we too far out to where the American dollars don't really mean nothing. Close to the post, your American dollars mean something. They'll take your American dollars. They'll go trade them in or whatever they do. But they'll take that currency close to the post. Far from the post, your American dollars don't even really mean nothing. They want the Korean looking money. You ain't got none of this. So we pull out the American dollars and it ain't hitting on shit. He like, no, I don't want that. So he just give us some bread. He like, here. He bag it up. He bag up one for me. He bag up one for my battle buddy. He give us two big bags of fresh. I'm talking about the bag was hot. He gave us the bag. The bag was still hot. Two big hot ass. He gave us a whole loaf apiece. He gave my battle buddy a loaf in a bag. He gave me a loaf in a bag. Man, that was the best bread. I don't know what the fuck he made. What was in that? But that was the best bread I ever tasted in my life. You know what I'm saying? That shit was good and buttery and just good. So we ate the bread. And not only did he give us some bread, he told us he knew we were lost. You know what I'm saying? He knew we were lost. Because we soldiers. He know where the post at. He know where the post at. He know we ain't even supposed to be out here where we at. Because he don't never see no Americans out here. So he know that we lost. So he give us the bread and he tell us which way to go. Woo, go this way. Woo, 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 woo. Do woo, 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 woo. He pointing and telling us which way to go and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. He told us which way to go. We followed his directions and shit. And we got back to the post. And we got back to that bitch before curfew. You know what I'm saying? We got back to the post before curfew. Had the best bread in our lives. But I swear, to this day, I don't know for sure if we walked on the DMZ or past the DMZ and then, but I do think I'm like 50-50 on it. I think we probably did walk into that territory somewhere because of just how the energy we was getting from the people. I felt like they knew some shit we didn't know. Like maybe that we were too close to the DMZ or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or even crossing that motherfucker half-ass type. And maybe we were just in a section that wasn't being monitored like that much. Cause they say they monitoring the DMZ tough, but I don't see how they would be able to monitor every inch of that motherfucker, especially back then when I was in the military. Maybe now they got drones, they got all this different technology, they probably can monitor that whole motherfucker. But back then when I was in the military, they didn't have all this technology they have now. You know what I'm saying? Or the military might have shit. Cause I do remember that in the military too, that we used to have a bunch of shit that the civilians wouldn't have. And then I would notice that later down the line, it would come out in the civilian world, the same shit we've been having and shit. Like the internet, for example. The military had the internet. Remember when the internet came out and everybody was all excited about the internet and all that? Oh yeah, internet. The military had already been having the internet already. That's what I was doing. That was like my job in the military. The military already had the internet and all that before the internet was the internet. So that's how I knew shit'll come out. Shit'll already be a thing already. Like technology and all that. Like they already have stuff that we think is futuristic. They already using it and everything. And then later down the line, it'll come out like a civilian version of it'll come out. And they be like, oh yeah, this is this new thing, y'all. We got this new thing, but it really don't be a new thing. They was already using that shit with the military or some type of government faction or something. That's how it be for real. Just like the drones. The drones is another perfect example. The military had been having drones and all that. Before the civilians, they started letting the civilians have drones and all that. The military had been having drones, been using drones, been doing missions with drones, all that. So we made it back to the post before it was time or whatever. We didn't get lost, but to this day, I still wonder, did we fucking go in either across the DMZ or was we at least on the wrong? We was in sniper range, is what I'm trying to say. We probably would have got hit by a sniper. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If we probably would have kept walking, we probably would have got hit by some shit. Or even fucking uh, uh, kidnapped or whatever by the North Koreans. Captured. We probably would have got captured. I probably would have been a POW right now still. If I'd have kept walking and hadn't found a way to get back to the post, I'd fuck around and be a POW in this motherfucker. A North Korean POW. Because you can't, they told us that. You can't walk, you can't be on the DMZ, you can't go over. They told us not to even go close to that motherfucker. You always get sniped. Me and my partner, we fuck around and got lost and ended up out to the, but like I say, to this day, I don't know for sure if we crossed it or not. I think we did. I'm like 50-50 on it though. 50% of me say we did just because of the energy. The energy I felt. It was real dark and like, it felt like we were finna get captured or something. It felt like some motherfuckers was watching us that didn't have our best interest in mind. It felt like we was being watched or followed by some motherfuckers or something that may have been like North Korean. That's what it felt like. That was the energy. Like some of these civilians that's in these towns or whatever they soldiers. They just ain't dressed up like no soldiers. That's kind of how it felt. Like they was North Korean soldiers and they just wasn't dressed up like soldiers. And they was just out there monitoring shit. And they seen us like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers doing over here? Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think one of them was kind enough to us to realize that we was lost and we didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they fed us and pointed us back in the right direction and everything. So shout out to Odyssey. Odyssey that fed us, shout out to him. It was an old school dude. Old school Korean dude. He didn't speak no English. He didn't even really like us either. You could tell he didn't really like us. But he just had a good heart. And I think he kind of knew we probably were finna get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He was really adamant about getting us the fuck out of there. That's what made me think that we was out of line or we was in the wrong area, because the dude that gave us the bread, he was really adamant about us getting the fuck from around there before it got dark. Like us getting back to the post, us getting back miles that way before it got dark around this motherfucker. That was his whole thing. Take this bread, like take this, get the fuck on, go. Like he was really, really adamant about that. So that's what made me and my battle buddy think, okay, we must be out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? We must be out of pocket, y'all. We must be out of pocket, bro, because why is this dude, why is he so adamant about us getting the fuck on? Or he just don't, maybe he just didn't like Americans. I don't know what it was, but he was really adamant about us getting the fuck on and shit. I think that's why he gave us the bread free. He was just like, here, just take this. He bagged it up. Take this, you take this, you take this. Y'all get the fuck out of here. It's this way. Go that way, walk this way. He tried to point us and tell us and shit. And it worked, what he told us. But to this day, I always think back on that like, damn, what if we was on the fucking DMZ? What if we had crossed that? We could have got captured or killed, anything. And the army really couldn't have even, because that was that's why it's called a demilitarized zone, because no military people are allowed in that area. If you go in that area, your ass can get sniped or whacked, because that's the line between North Korea and South Korea. So if you in that area and you military, they're going to take that as a threat. So to this day, I be wondering, damn, was we in the demilitarized zone? We militarized like a motherfucker in the demilitarized zone. But good thing it went like it went. I'm still here to tell the story about it. I'm not a POW. Shout out to the North Korean people and the South Korean people. I had no place with neither one of y'all. You know, when I was in the military, we enemies because that's just what they say we was. I didn't have nothing against y'all then. You know what I'm saying? I don't know y'all. I was just a soldier for the U.S. military. So my sworn enemy is whoever they say it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not any personal hard feelings. It's a mission. It's a community thing. That's my community. But I'm glad we made it out of there. Shout out to my battle buddy. I don't know if he's still alive or what. I got so many friends in the military that I really never kept in contact with, and I hate that. Because if I had kept in contact with them, I know people all over the goddamn world, man. My my connections would be crazy if I knew how to keep in contact with people. I just don't keep in contact with people because I don't really call nobody or nothing. And people don't call. I think they be thinking I don't fuck with them or something, but I do. I just don't really call people or nothing, so I end up losing touch with them. You know what I'm saying? But I know people all over the world and shit. I got Korean friends in South Korea. My best friend was a Korean dude. His name was Private O. Actually had two Korean friends. One was Private O, one was Private U. Two Korean soldiers. I mean, they was American. Well, one of them was a rock soldier, and one was a Korean soldier. I mean, not a Korean soldier. One was a U.S. soldier, one was a rock soldier. But they both was my partners. You know what I'm saying? If I knew how to keep in contact with them, I would still, I would have connections in Korea right now. I know they probably ain't no telling who they are right now. They might be somebody big or something out there, for all I know. I just never kept in contact with folks. But when I was there, we was best as friends. You know what I'm saying? Like they went with me everywhere I went. Everywhere, we go to the clubs. I have Private U and them with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, Korea was the shit. I fuck with Korea. South Korea, I would actually live there. If I was just super rich and I could just afford buying houses wherever I wanted or whatever, I would probably have me a place in South Korea. I have a place in South Korea. I have a place in some type of like sunny type place, whether it be Hawaii or Florida or Cali, some sun where it's always sunny. But I definitely would have a place in Korea too. I have me a spot in Korea, probably in Seoul somewhere. Probably have me a spot in Seoul. You know what I'm saying? Cause I fuck with Korea tough. Now the food, I don't like the food. I ain't gonna say I don't like the food. There's some stuff I do like the bulgogi and all that. I like the bulgogi. The kimchi, I hate kimchi. I hate kimchi. I hate the smell of kimchi. I hate the taste of kimchi. I hate how it smells when other people eat it. You can smell it through their pores. You can tell when somebody been eating kimchi. You can smell it on them. I hate that smell. It make me sick to my stomach. I used to hate when I go in the chow hall. I used to have it in the chow hall. I used to be mad at the bitch. Like, why y'all got kimchi in the chow hall? It's Americans in here. We American. But apparently, a lot of the Americans like kimchi. I was like one of the only people that didn't like the kimchi. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had it in there. A lot of the Americans used to eat kimchi. I used to be mad though, going there in the chow hall and shit, and it smelled like kimchi and shit. Like, I don't want to smell that shit. It's American chow hall. Yeah, we out here in Korea, but this is American post. This chow hall is on post. We need to have American food in this motherfucker. Damn, dude, they racing. Damn, some motherfuckers racing. Just raced down this street right here. One was in a cargo van, one was in a pickup truck. They racing down the street. They wild motherfucker for that. Nah, but I'm finna go in here, man, this store. I gotta go pay for my gas right fast. And my phone, the battery down there dead on this motherfucker. So I'm gonna have to charge this bitch, and I'll come back on this bitch and stream some more. Fuck it. Come back on here and stream some. I gotta learn how to not cuss so much. That's just how I talk though. I don't. It's like I like being honest. And if I don't cuss, I'm not being my original self. You see what I'm saying? That's why I just let it rip. But at the same time, I know that this algorithm, the way it works, it kind of works in a fashion where it don't want you to cuss and all that. So I gotta figure out. That's what I'm doing now though. I'm doing my reps. They call this doing your reps. When you're streaming, you're doing your reps to figure out how this shit really works. That's what I'm doing now. So that's why you seeing me on this bitch a lot. I'm trying to get my hours up and put my reps in. But I'm finna come off of here right now, and I'm gonna let my battery charge, go pay for my gas and all this type of shit. And then I'll come back. Appreciate y'all watching me and tuning in though. I'll be back. It's Amadi Media. I'm out.